Hello everyone! It's Laura here. A long time no see, guys. So if you're new to my channel or you're just popping in, my name is Laura and this is a color and chat channel for the most part. So we do a lot of live streams here, but I also do drawing and painting and other tutorials as well on my channel. Today we're going to be working in the book Villain Son by Tomislav Tomic. That's right here. Here's the cover. And we're going to, that's the illustrator name. And we're going to be just continuing this page, this series that we've been working on for quite some time now. But I did want to show you guys, this is where I got to last night working on my own. We were doing this page yesterday. If you missed that live stream, it's already up on my channel. So you can see I've already started really kind of trying to fill in as much of the background as I could. I didn't really get finished. And it's funny because I intended at first to have the whole background be black. With an undertone of blue, but after seeing how this is developing, I might end up mixing it so it's part blue and part black. Kind of have some fun with that. So yeah, but I just wanted to kind of show you my progress on that, since you guys were with me on that yesterday. Okay, and then let's get this in frame. So the last time we were working on this page, we were doing the branches and the vines, and it does look a whole lot better. So I'm just trying to decide exactly where we're going to work today on this piece. I'm tempted to go back to the cat, but I'm almost leaning towards the flowers, which are the least developed thing in the drawing right now. Let's see if we have, let's see, welcome back, Kenny. Thanks for coming. Alright, yeah, I'm just trying to decide if we should do the flowers first or the cat first. I think let's jump in and let's finish off that foliage and do the flowers first, and then we can work on the cat as well if we have time. Okay, let's do that. So I'm going to grab, just to get us going here to start off with, I'm going to grab this dark green. Let me give this pencil a sharpen though. Hi Sammy. Oh, welcome. How's Miss Tilly doing? Okay. Oh man. I'm already one-armed. I have Abby in my other arm. And I'm struggling with sharpening this. Let's try this again. Yeah, Happy New Year's Eve. Hi, Darla. Welcome. Good morning. You're funny, Sammy. It's not a masterpiece yet, guys. We still have some time. Oh, Abby. Okay. All right. Well, we're getting a catermission right now. Oh, nope, she's headed off to the window. Check out the birdies out the window. That's good. Okay. There we go. Oh, good. So she's occupied. That's great. Okay. Alright, let's zoom on in and get going on this page here. So you guys are getting a lot of me this week. I'm going to be streaming as well, like tomorrow morning at 3:30 a.m. So that's crazy. Mark is coming over and we're just going to have a relaxing evening in. We'll watch the ball drop and then I'm going to take a nap and then I'm going to wake up for the we're going to wake up for the live stream, so that's going to be crazy. And he's like, I'm sleeping in. I was like, you sleep however long you want to. But we're not big partiers. We don't go out drinking. So I think it'll be really nice just to spend some quite quiet time with him here at the house. So he'll be here, but he'll be sleeping, so you guys won't see him. So yeah, oh, I'm sorry. I just jumped right on it. I'm using dark green PC1092. We used this before on a different part of the page, so I'm just going ahead and starting out with the shadow area. So yeah, the stream for very early tomorrow morning will be in caustic wax, and I'm just going to apologize ahead of time if I'm loopy or silly, because I get up early, but not that early. So that's going to be fun. But yeah, it's part of a streamathon, and here I'll link. Let's see if I can find the schedule for that. Here it is. Where's my, oh, there it is. Okay. So that's the streamathon schedule for tonight into tomorrow. Oh yeah, home is where you're happiest too. Hi Kyle, welcome. Yeah, you're always home as well. Yeah, you know, I mean, when I was younger, there was one year when I was crazy enough to go to Times Square. Now that was insane. I will never do that again. New York City is not that far away from me, so I thought, hey, let's get on a bus. This was when I was young. And I got on a bus and I went to New York City, and then proceeded to stand in the cold for like 14 hours or something, however long. Oh man, it was crazy. Because once you get in, you can't get out. There's too many bodies. So I liked it at first, and then I got really tired and I wanted to leave, but we just couldn't leave. So that was kind of crazy. But yeah, usually I stay home and just enjoy a quiet evening with Mark and Abby. But yeah, what are you guys planning on doing this year? Any fancy things? Alright, so you can see I'm just jumping around on the flower, going at the base areas first and sort of working my way. I do want to retain some of that orange that I put down, but I'm definitely using this dark green as a good shadow color. Okay. Emmy! Oh yeah, the aquarium. So one year we went to the Camden waterfront, and they have a beautiful aquarium there, and we really enjoyed that experience, because we rang in the new year with the fishes and the sharks and stuff. That was so much fun. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Let's see. Hi, Connie. Welcome. Hi, Pickle. How you doing, Jody? Happy New Year's Eve to everybody. Hi, Vicky. Um. All right. We've got a nice crowd here today. So good to see you all again. I think we have a repeat from yesterday. I think most of you were here yesterday. That was a lot of fun too. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with the base of those. So now I'm going to go and work on these stringy bits that come down off of that plant. I keep calling them flowers, but they're not super flowery. I don't know what they are. They're a cool plant, whatever it is. And Kenny told us it's an actual plant, but I'm just doing whatever I feel like. But you can make them look realistic if you want to look up the actual plant. I'm not really worried about it. As Dee Dee would say, it's my color book. I can do whatever I want. So that's what I'm doing. Hi Sahara, welcome. Happy New Year. It's great to see you. Oh, it just hit midnight. Right. Because time zones are awesome. So yeah, Happy New Year to everybody in Australia, New Zealand, Japan, that part of the world. That's cool. Yeah, it hasn't happened yet here. It's only 8:11 a.m. New Year's Eve here today. So, but later on tonight into tomorrow morning for me, I'm going to be doing another stream. So you guys are gonna like get so much of me. You're gonna be like, "Laura, stop streaming. What's going on?" But yeah, a lot of my clients are not around, so my workload is a little bit lighter right now. Now I have been working on a commission, and I've been working really hard on it actually. But it is a very long process. Commissions usually take me longer than my normal work because I'm very careful with them. So I've been working on that, and yeah, just trying to get ahead of some other like chores around the house. And I'm so annoyed because Abby, our lovely Miss Abby here, she was such a bad girl this morning. She tried climbing onto one of my houseplants. I have a lot of houseplants, and she tried climbing onto one of them and knocked it over, and it's one of my favorite plants. So now I have to repot it. I have to, because all the dirt's on the floor right now, I have to clean it up after the stream is over. She did it just before I went live. I was like, oh, that's great. So right now we've got a pile of dirt on the floor. It's fantastic. So I'm not letting her over there though. Like I picked her up and now she's by the window, so we're good. As long as it doesn't get mashed into the carpet before I vacuum it, it'll be fine. Oh man. Does anybody else have cats and plants? Has this happened to anybody else? Oh man. Emmy. Oh, okay, you gotta go to work. Have a great day at work, honey. I hope you have a better day than yesterday. Happy New Year. Love you. All right. Um. Let's see. Who else? I don't think I missed anything else. Okay. Yeah, if you have something for me, don't be afraid to put it in all caps. I know you're not shouting at me. It just helps me see it a little easier, know that you're talking to me. Okay, so we're putting in some more shadows. This is already feeling a whole lot less flat. All right. Yeah, Kenny, Emily works at a design center, so she's a designer. And yeah, so like if you go to a store and you're trying to design your kitchen or your bathroom, Emily is the lady that you talk to. So she does a great job. She's really cool. All right, let's see here. Okay, I think that's enough of the dark green for now. So let me pick another color. Let's see, what color do we want for the, I think we're gonna go with PC945 Sienna Brown. And I'm going to work some more on these flowery, planty kind of things. So for this here, I'm going to layer over the dark brown in the shadows. Let's make a nice transition into that orangey color. I mean, I think I said brown. I'm layering over the green we put down before. Sorry if I misspoke. I'm a little sleepy. So by layering these two colors together, I'm sort of knocking back how green that green is and kind of tying it more in with the orange. But the green undertone is still there, which is really, really nice. And we will get rid of some of these black outlines with white. So you'll see I won't burnish in these areas to retain some of the paper tooth and allow that medium, whatever water-based medium, whether it's gel pen or I'm leaning towards acrylic, like that craft acrylic paint that you can get. It's pretty cheap stuff and it works great, so I'm thinking about that for the end. Let's see. Oh, have fun, Jody. Enjoy lunch. Thank you for popping in. Hello, Raquel. Welcome. Hello, hello. Hi, Bella. Welcome, everybody coming in. I'm surprised to see people this early, but I guess time zones, so. Yeah, I didn't expect anybody here today because it's fairly early in the morning for me, but of course, I think actually, yeah, I don't know what time it is anywhere. I'm really bad with time zones, guys. And it's not for lack of effort either. I just have a hard time wrapping my head around it sometimes. It doesn't help that my strong suit is not math, so that's not easy. That's okay. We do what we can, right? Nobody's perfect, and that is okay with me. Right, Abby? I forgive you for the plant, even though I'm still upset. Oh man, it's like one of my favorite plants, guys. That plant is almost as old as I am. I got it from my mom. She gifted it to me because she had too many plants. But it's like, I don't know, 30 years old. Very old plant. And she just knocked it over this morning. I'm so upset. That's okay though. Oh man. I think it's okay though. I mean, most of the dirt stayed together because of the root system, so I'm hoping it doesn't go into shock. But I have dirt here, so I will help it out after the stream is over. Okay. Let's see, coloring heads together. Oh, you have a lot of deep purples. Sammy, yeah, I like limited palette. I would keep it, maybe if you have purples and creams, you could add some yellows. That's the complementary color to purple, so that would be really nice. But I would keep it on the sparse side and just do pops here and there. Kind of pick where you want the eye to be drawn to and put the yellow at that spot. But yeah, sounds really pretty. Oh, I love you guys too. Aww. Oh, Kenny, it's gonna be so early for you, or late. I don't know. Don't worry about missing it. Honestly, you need your sleep too. Oh man, Joe's gonna kill me, Kenny. You just you just do your thing, honey. If you're awake, by all means pop in, but don't get up just special. 'Cause isn't it gonna be like, wait, it's gonna be like 1:30 for you, I think, aren't you Central Time? Here comes the time zones again. Don't be sorry, Sahara. How were they? Um, Happy New Year, Bella. Uh-huh, so many flowers. Yeah, it's a beautiful page that Sammy's coloring. Sammy, you're going to be doing a live stream today, right? Or is it tomorrow? If anybody else is streaming, feel free to put when they're streaming in the chat just so that we all know who, what, when, where, and how. No, just kidding. You guys. Oh man. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that. So let's move on. You guys know I like to work in, if there's multiples, I like to work on the other elements. So we're going to do the same thing. So I have the same colors. We're going to use dark green and sienna brown. So it's PC908 and PC945. And let me actually see if I can. I'm going to tilt the page just slightly. I hope that's okay with you guys. It's not straight. Please don't be mad at me for that. Just the way it's set up. Okay. Oh man. Abby girl. One moment, please. My Prismacolor just broke off into the sharpener. Abby girl. Please leave that alone, sweetheart. There we go. So my dark green seems to be pretty brittle and breaks, so I have to be really careful when I sharpen this guy. It's funny because some of my pencils are so solid and then some of them do that. Hi Shannon, welcome. Hello, hello. Okay, tonight. So what time is that your time, Sammy? And we can convert. Just put the time zone so that we can all figure out our time. Good morning, Lynn. New Mexico. All right. Welcome. Come here, okay, I got that sharpened, but come here. Come here. You're so funny. Hi. Come here. All right. Oopsie daisy. All right. There we go. Oh, oh. Where are we going? Okay. You're a little bit of a rascal this morning, I see. So we're using 908 here. We're doing the same process that we did for the other flower or plant. I know, Ab. Abby girl's having quite a morning here. Just a while. sometimes she acts really rowdy, and I call her my wild animal because I don't know if you guys, if you're a cat owner, you know what I'm talking about. They get all that wide-eyed, kind of like mischievous look in their faces. She's got that look right now, so I don't know how long she's going to stay in my arms, but I'm trying to keep her away from the plant. Oh, Abby. No, that's the camera. Jeez. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Bella. Oh, no worries, Sammy. Take your time. Yeah, do you think? Alright. Okay, so we have these little viney bits that are coming down, and they actually go all the way down below the branch as well. So I don't want them to stand out. I want this foot to be more prominent, so I'm going to actually darken these up quite a bit. Push them back into space that way. And just to continue the same feeling down here, let's go ahead and add the same color to the little bits below. Okay. So, oh, thank you, Sahara. Yeah, we've been working on this for quite some time. This is episode 10 now at this point. So you guys, we've been together for more than 10 hours on this page. But, you know my philosophy about, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mention. This is PC945 Sienna Brown. So I've swapped. You guys know that I like to take my time, and I don't rush for my channel. I know that sometimes people just don't sit through and watch it, but for the people who are following along, I really do like to show my entire process for these live streams on Tuesdays. So it's just a marathon streaming page. But I do like this format where we just spend some time together and work everything out. Right, Okay. So now I'm going to move on to the last flower here. So let me make sure I'm on screen, which I am kinda. Let's see if I can get this. There we go. That's a little better. Okay, so now I'm swapping back over to 908 dark green. And I know this gets repetitive, but they are all slightly different. Alright, Sahara. Hi, Jacqueline. Good morning. Yeah, Lynn, I like taking my time. You know, if it's for work or whatever and you have to have it done by a deadline, that's a different matter. But when it's for ourselves, this is for relaxing and good for our mental health just to be able to check out. It takes however long it takes, and that's totally okay. It is not a race. Okay. So again, I'm going to darken up these vines quite a bit. Especially right around the base. Hey, girl, you being a good kitty now, huh? Let's see. Oh, welcome back, Bee. The nurse had a personality of a rock. Aw. Oh, man. That's funny. Maybe she's just having an off day. Okay. Around 10 p.m. your time. Okay. And your GMT, you're like regular GMT, right? No plus or minus, Sammy? Just so we can convert. I just throw it into Google and it tells me. Alright. So I'm probably going to come back to these stringy bits later, but for right now I'm going to jump over to 945 Sienna Brown, and we're going to work on the top bit. Let's see. Shannon. Yeah, spend time with friends. Exactly. That's what I thought too. I was like, I'll stream on New Year's Eve. That'll be fun. Oh, B. Aw. Well, you're not stupid, so don't worry about it. That's funny. It's okay, I get that blank stare sometimes too. You're not alone. Okay, I really like this color here that we're using. Let's get this zoomed out for a second. Just so you guys can see the overall look here. So those plants are now really receding back into space. Let me just really quick throw a little more of this color on this middle one. It's standing out a little too much. Like that. Okay, so think let's go back into, I kind of want to deal with this branchy bit, but we're going to hold off on that right now. The reason being is I want to establish more of the shadows around the, excuse me, let me take a drink. I'm not drinking alcohol, I'm drinking water. I want to establish more of the shadows around this cat before I do the branch right below him. So let's just think here. Yeah, I think I want to work on the cat again. So let's zoom in just a bit. He pretty much fills up the entire frame. Let's see. Oh, you've never seen her before? Sammy! Yeah, you're gonna test me, huh? That early in the morning? So I'm going to use this 945 Sienna brown, the same brown we were using for the flowers. I'm going to go ahead and use for the not the tiger, the cat. So I'm just going to solidify up some areas of shadows that either bother me or that are sticking out to me. And so especially the tail, it's needing quite a bit of work. Abby girl, the whole thing needs work. Abby's looking at me like, you need work, Mom. So you guys know when I'm starting out with a new area or I'm jumping back in, I like to start off in the darks, because if you make a mistake in the dark spots, it's a lot less noticeable than if you make a mistake in the light areas. Right, Ab? Yeah, you cutie. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, kitty break. Hold on, sorry. Where are you going? Don't go near that plant, Abby. Okay. You coming back? Hi. Oh. Alright, we might need to... Oh, nope, she's going back to the window. Alright, good. She just wanted to say hello. Yeah, you stay over by the window, cutie. Alright. I did sleep, Bee. I slept fine. It's just, since I've been sick, I feel really tired. I think it's just part of not being well. But I didn't want to not stream just because I'm not feeling great. It's not going to change anything, really. So, yeah, no, I slept well. But just, you know, when you're sick, you have like that overall feeling of like tiredness. So that's what I got going on here. Oh, thank you. She had it. The whole thing needs work. Yeah. Yeah, it does need work. But that's okay. We're going to keep working on it until it's done. Uh-huh. Oh, thank you guys. Yeah, it's coming along, but I still have quite a bit. The work that I'm looking at, we really need, like, I need to do my homework and do the frame, which I haven't done yet. I was supposed to do that a while ago. I'm just layering and layering right now. This tail. But another thing that I really want to do is work on the outlines So the outlines are going to take quite a bit of time to do, and we're going to do all of that real time with you guys. I haven't decided what medium we're going to use yet for that. I'm leaning towards craft acrylic paint. What I like about the craft acrylic paint is it's matte finish, so you can work over it with a color pencil. And also it comes in a large variety of colors, so we can match our colors or we could work in white and then pencil over it. So that's what I'm leaning towards, because I don't think I've shown you guys a whole lot of that method yet. Alright, so now I'm just deepening up some shadows and creating more contrast. Oh man, I don't know if you guys heard that. That was my tummy. I'm hungry, I guess. I did not eat a whole lot yesterday. Not feeling great makes my appetite kind of low. Let's see here. Hi Robin, Happy New Year. Hello. Oh, you're also sick, Bella. Oh man. Yeah, you can kind of hear it in my voice. Hold on. Hopefully that improves it. Which Hannah Carlson page, Vicky? I've done so many Hannah Carlson pages, so you're going to have to specify which one. I use all kinds of different media to work on the black outlines. So yeah. Let's see. Oh, an orangish glow. Well, that's kind of cool though. You'll be all right. Just go with it. It's a happy accident. Bob Ross style, you know? Just go. Go with the flow. You know what I found is when I make something have a little bit more of a tint than I intend, I put that same color in the background and it meshes it all together and makes it look like it's intentional. And then what was first a mistake is then something that looks like it's supposed to be that way. So you guys, I make mistakes all the time on my pages. I'm just really good at figuring out how to adapt to it. Alright, so we're working ourselves into the lighter areas. Just layering more pencil. The great thing about the Tombows is they do allow the paper tooth to still be layered over, so that's really nice. The Dear Lady in Soulmates, that page. Okay, hold on, let me grab the book just for those of you who have not seen that page. It's on my Instagram. And we can talk about that. So the Dear page here was done not in craft acrylic paint, but in regular acrylic paint. So let me zoom out for a second. And I can do an acrylic paint episode at some point. Maybe that could be our next series here on the channel after we're done with the Flying Cat. So this was done primarily in Liquitex Heavy Body Professional, not the Basics brand. And I also used some golden acrylic paint. So this was what happened with this page, and the reason why I ended up going with acrylic is because I tried doing pan pastels and it wasn't working out for me. And I also wanted to change some aspects of the drawing, like some of her face, and yeah, so then since the pan pastels weren't covering the way I wanted to, and I also am so new at pan pastels at that point, so I was just struggling with them, I switched to pencil, and then the pencil didn't work out very well. So I was like, screw it. So I just put acrylic paint, and acrylic is what I'm used to work. I'm only newly a pencil girl, guys. Before I started coloring about 2 years ago, I was primarily an acrylic painter. And so I would do large canvases of my own work with acrylic paint. So that's why I chose acrylic, because I'm comfortable with the medium. I know what I'm doing, and I know it will cover just about anything. So that's not what I'm talking about for the big cat, though. For this page, I was thinking about using something more similar. So let me show you the different paints. So let me just grab it. So the difference in price is really huge. The paint that I used for the spirit animals is this paint here. This is the Liquitex Heavy Body acrylic paint. I just grabbed the white because, you know, for comparison. The paint I'm thinking about using for this page is the Deco Art Americana Craft Acrylic Paint. This is a matte finish. This is a semi-gloss to a gloss finish, depending on how many layers you put down. So the trouble with this is you can't put pencil over it. It's more expensive. I don't think that it's something that colorists necessarily have to invest in. It's a lot of money. This stuff here, you can get it for up to like only $1 a pop at a craft store, at least around here with me if you get it on sale. So the reason I like this stuff is it dries matte, it's cheap, and it really does cover very well. So it'll do the same job. You just, you know, you just don't have, you're not spending a whole lot of money. So that's what I was thinking about using for covering the line work, and then you can either pencil over it, or we could just buy several different colors of this and mix it. So I haven't quite decided what we're going to do yet with that, but that was sort of the direction I was thinking about going in on this page. I hope that answers your question, Vicky. I know that was a long way to explain it. Thanks, Kenny. Oh my. Let's see. Oh, hi, Heather. Welcome. Hello, hello. Nice to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. I've been watching your videos, Heather, but I haven't been able to make one of your streams. I'm sorry. I watch them back though. All right. So yeah, we haven't quite gotten to the point where we need to make a decision yet on those. I'm still using 945 Sienna Brown, by the way. We haven't yet gotten to a decision, to a point where we need to make a decision yet on the line work. So, but that's the direction I think I'm going to go with this one. I haven't really shown a whole lot of covering lines with that acrylic paint, so I thought that would be something useful. I've shown ink and gel pen and all sorts of other things, but not so much those acrylic paints. I think I did it once on a different page, so yeah. But I'm trying to make this sort of a budget-friendly page, so that's why I was thinking about using the craft acrylics instead of the professional brand, which, you know, I don't know is necessary. But alright, Tommy, I'll eat in a minute. Yeah, we do have busy lives. Okay, so the frame around the tiger, this part, see, I haven't quite finished the frame. So this area here and this area here It's Tombow markers with pencils over them. This area here, for example, is just the Tombow marker. So you can see the difference in finish. So this area is finished, but these are not. Let me zoom in just so you can see a little bit better more of the detail. But so you can see like this is a little bit more refined and finished, and this is more messy and unfinished. So I have yet to actually do my homework like I was saying before, and I did a panel of each as an example. So you know, I did in my earlier streams, I did this whole panel. So I did that live. I did this panel, and I did this half, figuring that you can then adapt, you know, to each one. So I don't want to waste people's time doing the whole frame on camera. But I have yet to do my homework and finish it off. So I've just been so busy, to be honest. So what you're seeing right now is sort of a half-finished frame. But yeah, it's mostly Tombows and then some pencil over it for the shadows and the detail. Okay, so let's zoom back in. And we're gonna keep going on this kitty cat here. Yeah, I think it works okay with the Tombows. I just like to add a little bit more shadowing and detail and texture with the pencils. But yeah, I mean, you know, the nice thing about doing these tutorials is everybody can kind of take what they want out of it. You know, I'm just doing it the way I want to do it, and then, you know, if people just like the Tombow look, they can stop there. They don't need to go and do, you know, what I'm doing if they don't want to. So it's really cool. But I think the best way for me to teach is just to do it the way I would do it on my own, and then you know, people can follow along or just use bits, or you know, like you could have your flying cat be bright purple for all I care. I'm not picky about the color, but you can still use the shading techniques and the shadow placement that I'm doing in your own page if you'd want some help. So it's kind of cool how that happens. And I did see we do have somebody on social media on Instagram who is working on this. I posted it in my stories yesterday featuring them. So I love it when I can see, when people tag me and I can see what they're doing. But yeah, she just started on the background. It's looking fantastic, so that's super exciting. Okay, let's see. Let's do a little bit of the nose here. It looks like stripes. Did you color that on the frame, on the flower? Yeah, the stripes, that we did that all in Tombow. And it's in, I did that all live on my channel, so you can see how I did that. It's in one of the earlier episodes in this series. So if you go onto my channel homepage and you look at the Villain Song playlist, I made a playlist just for this page. You'll find it there in the channel. I don't know if any of my mods are around, but if they are, they can snag it if they want to, and link it. But yeah, yeah, I did all the frame was done live, so you can see what we did there. Let's see, you're learning the watercolors. Oh, that's excellent, Heather. Oh, an underwater Rita Berman page. That sounds so much fun. I just got a Rita Berman book recently, and I'm so excited. Yeah, you guys, so I don't know, we might play with that on my channel. It's, where did I put, oh, it's in my other room. Oh wait, no, it's over here. So, I'm super excited. This is my first Rita Berman book. I'm going to be working in this at some point. It's the winter one. And I know it's a little after Christmas, but there's so many beautiful winter themed pages. So I'm not going to do a full flip, but I'll definitely be working in this book at some point, whether it be on my channel or just on my Instagram page. I haven't decided yet, but awesome. Thank you, Shannon. Thanks for the link. Yeah, so that's the playlist link. Yeah, she does do cute coloring books. Uh-huh. Yeah, Heather. Yeah, that's normal. Learning curve and all that. um, let's see. Yeah, thanks, Kenny. Yeah, I do recommend if you're following along with this page that you start from the beginning. We really did start from start to finish. We went from start to finish, rather. So I show you the entire process. And I tried to title the videos so that if you just do want to see one section, you can do that. So I tried to title them what we were doing, so you can kind of jump around if you want to, but yeah. Yeah, we started out with Tombow brush markers to get the base layers down and the general idea, and we've been working in pencil over top. And I find that this method really does speed up the process. If I were just using pencils, I would still be like probably not even half done the background. Because we're about at hour, 12 or something like that. And if you look at some of my pure pencil pages, like the Ivy and the Inky Butterfly, I think was like over 40 hours I spent on that page. Yeah, so the Tombow brush marker really does speed the process up for me. And you're welcome to use other brands of markers as well. That's just my favorite, my personal preference. So you can see right now I'm taking what information we already put down for the shadows and just sort of adding more depth, and also, you know, kind of pushing the shadows out a little bit further into the light areas. And I think I've decided that I want these tips to be dark, the tips on these wings here. So I'm debating whether I should jump back to Tombows and just swipe those in really quick. I think that's what I'm going to do, actually, because we've been talking about Tombows. So let me grab my markers. Oh yeah, you love that book? That's great. Yes. Okay, I grabbed the color I needed right away. So here's the Tombow 947. And I'm going to go over what we've already done. And you would say, well, it's wax-based pencils, won't it resist the marker? But it doesn't. So let me zoom in a little just so you guys can see. Let's get all, let's have some fun here with this. Okay. So my main trick though is I have a scrap paper handy, and what I'm going to do is after I'm done using the marker over this wax-based pencil, I'm going to make sure to clean off the tip of this marker really well so that the wax doesn't build up on the marker tip. And so what we're going to do, I'm going to start, let's start in the shadow. So I'm going to start here. This just gives a little more contrast to the wings, and I like the design that he put in. And I was debating going lighter or darker, but I think darker will look pretty cool. Like so. And we can go over this again with pencil if we need to. Okay, now let's do these over here. Let's start down here and work our way up. So you can see I'm taking my time, but I'm also not hesitating. So once you put the marker down, commit to it and move. But you don't need to rush. This is a small area, so it's not going to streak out like the other larger areas would. And there we have it. So that was quick, much quicker. So now I'm just going to really quick scribble on a piece of paper and just rotate the pen, make sure I get that all cleaned up. Cool. All right. So that was quick. And now we're back to pencil. Now I'm not going to work over that right now. I'm going to let that dry completely. So let's do his face, because that's not anywhere near the wings. Now let me actually bring this over. Excuse me while I move that's a little bit better. Okay. So let's work on the tiger, or the, I keep saying tiger, the big cat's face. Which color do I want to use? We're going to use a couple of colors. It wasn't a gold color, it's Tombow 947. And let me grab my color chart so I can give you the name. This was 947 is Burnt Sienna. So that's the Tombow color I used. Yeah, poor Miss Tilly. Oh. I've been praying for her, hoping that she feels better, that she goes through that surgery and comes out of it just fine. She's going to be awesome. Okay, so I'm going to swap to this PC946 dark brown. So this is a really dark color, but these little areas tight on the face are really too small to have a lot of detail. So let me zoom in just so you guys can get a really good view. Okay, but hold on. That's better. Sorry, you guys went on a ride there for a minute. That's not working. Hold on. There we go. That's better. Focused. The autofocus doesn't like me, but the regular focus works okay. Alright, so I'm going to work on the eye. And let me grab another color really quick, just so I have it handy. 70% cool gray sounds about right. Oh, thank you, Kenny. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I think it gives the wings a little bit more of a pop there. Okay. So I've got 70% cool gray. This is PC1065, and this is sharpened really sharp, so I really gave it a good point. We'll see if I break it or not. But we're going to go into the eyeball here and just gently layer. And I'm going to cover the whole eye, but I'm lightening up my pressure towards the bottom and adding more layers on the top. I'm also going to use this color to to gently layer some additional shadows where we've already put them, and also right under his muzzle, his top mouth area. I don't know what this is called, but right here, right here. And also just under his little nose. And I haven't decided, I think I'm going to do a pink nose. But that would be the only pink on the page, so we might do brown. So anyway, I'm leaving that nose blank for right now till we decide. Okay, and let's put some texture in his fuzzy beard here, like so. Now his teeth, I'm going to use this same color, so let's go for it. We're going to just gently, this is all going to be in shadow. Now his bottom teeth are going to be in the light, but I'm still going to use this color. Okay, the rest of this is either going to be brown or pink, I think. I think we will use a touch of pink, but let's use the brown first. Morning, Christiane. Welcome. Hello, hello. Oh, that's so sad, Bella. I'm sorry. We're switching to PC1092 dark brown, and I'm going to go into the eye. And again, I sharpen this really sharp. I'm not going to fuss too much about this eye, or worry too much about doing a whole lot of detail. It's so tiny. So I'm just putting a base color down right now. Now it looks kind of dark and muddy. Don't worry too much about that. We're going to go back in later. So I'm also going to use this color. I don't know what color this little line is supposed to be, but I'm going to use dark brown here. Now I left a little bit here where it would be in the light, but for all the rest of it, it's getting a dark brown. Like so. I'm also going to put dark brown on the other side of his mouth. I think that's what that is. Anyway, it's getting some dark brown, whatever it is. And on the tongue, I'm going to shadow it with this. So I'm going to go in, and on the bottom of the tongue and the inner area, we're going to put some dark brown there. So it already kind of darkened everything up over there. Looks less bright. Another thing I want to do on his face with this color, so let's just go for it. I want to add more of this dark brown to his inner ear. And also right on this outline here, we're just going to soften that up. Like that. Let's do a little bit more to this little curly Q, which is really cute. Like so. Alright, so we're getting there, guys. I'm gonna put a little behind his ear here, just to tie it all together. Let's put some pink here on the, but I'm not going to use a traditional pink. Let's see, which color are we going to use? I think, I don't know, not a bright pink. Ooh, I know. I should know already. What am I thinking? I'm going to grab one of my favorite skin tone colors, and that is PC1092 Nectar. So we're going to use this color right on the end, right here on his nose. It's a really beautiful kind of muted pink, so it's not super bright. And we're also going to use that on his tongue, and also in that little bright spot where we left it empty and not brown, like so. So I hope you guys can see that okay. Oh, thanks, Kenny. Yeah, thumbs up really does help. So, awesome, Heather. Please lurk away. Painting is awesome. Oh, okay. Have fun at work, Christiane. I hope you have a wonderful day. We are about to wrap it up here for this episode today, I think. We did get quite a bit done, and we're working towards finishing. But now it's the detail phases. So let's zoom out and just show you guys where we're at with this. We'll work more on his face and also the rest of the page, you know, as we go in the next episodes. But here's where we got to so far. I'm really happy with how these flowers are starting to turn out. So that's really good. And yeah, his face looks a little less flat now. We're starting to get some detail going on there. Yeah. So let's see. Before we get going, I'm just going to give a little shout out in the chat to who's here. So we have Christiane, we have Heather, Kenny, Shannon. Hello, Shannon. I think I said hi before. Connie, Bella. Who else we got? We've got Robin in the chat. Who else? Sammy, of course. We had Vicky earlier, I remember. Well, anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. We will pick this page up yet again on next Tuesday. But if you haven't gotten enough of me yet, then I will be streaming in less than 24 hours. So I will be streaming at 3:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is GMT -5. So you can convert to your time zone and join me really, really early in the morning. Excuse me, my voice just cracked there because of how early it is, I guess. So we're going to be doing some encaustic wax painting. It will be really fun. We did that once before in a different episode of Lunch with Laura, and it seemed to be quite a hit. So I'd like to do another version, this time with more wintry feel. So yeah, yeah, Kenny, it went by really quick. Time flies when you're having fun. But yeah, I've got to go clean up that plant that Abby knocked over, so I want to get that going. And before the dirt goes into the carpet. Ugh, I hate that. Yeah, Happy New Year, Heather. Welcome, welcome in the new year, right, with a whole bunch of streaming. So I'm sure there's other people streaming today, and we know our dear Sammy will be streaming later on. So you can go ahead and check out her channel. I know I will be there. Yeah. Happy New Year, everybody, and thank you so much. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful, magical time coloring. Bye.